They never told you the truth about strength. The world feeds you a lie from birth, that you are fragile, replaceable, breakable. But here's the forbidden secret. Men who refuse to break become dangerous. Every system around you was designed to weaken you, to drown you in fear, to make you doubt your own fire. Think about it. Why does every institution teach obedience, not resilience? Why do they sell comfort while hiding the truth that suffering is the forge of unbreakable men? You were not born to be a pawn in their game. You were born to endure, to rise, to terrify those who profit from your weakness. And when the world thinks you're finished, when they believe you've surrendered, that is when your true life begins. This is not motivation. This is war against the chains you didn't even know were wrapped around you. Look back through history and you'll see the pattern. Empires don't collapse because they are conquered. They rot because their men are broken. Ancient Rome knew this. Bread and circuses, endless distractions to dull the warrior's edge. Today it's no different. Your weakness is their currency. They built a world where your hunger, your rage, your will to power is medicated, mocked, and muted. You've been told to be safe, to blend in, to obey. But in secret texts, in the whispers of forgotten orders, the truth was recorded. Only through trial, fire, and repeated collapse does a man discover his unshakable core. That is why the world conspires to shield you from pain, because pain awakens you, because hardship cracks the illusion. And once you see through the game, once you taste freedom of mind, you become uncontrollable. And that, my brother, terrifies them more than anything. There is a reason they fear the unbroken. A man who refuses to bend cannot be manipulated. He becomes immune to the whispers of propaganda, immune to the illusions of status, immune to the leash of fear. That's why the system teaches you dependence, so you never realize the truth. You are your own weapon. But here's where your journey changes. If you've listened this far, it means you're different. You feel the fire burning in your chest. And to seal it, I want you to write one phrase in the comments. Twice. Not once, twice. The phrase is this: I do not break. Write it, and you'll mark the beginning of your transformation. Not just to me, but to yourself, and to every other man watching who chooses the same path. Because the moment you declare it, you step outside the prison, and they can never put you back in. Understand this: institutions were never built to serve you. From temples to thrones, from governments to corporations, their purpose has always been control. Ancient priests hid knowledge to keep the masses in fear. Kings declared divine right to strip men of their will. Today, screens, debts, and endless noise serve the same function. They cloak obedience in the costume of freedom. But the truth is older than every empire. Power always feeds on broken men. That's why you're told to be passive, polite, normal. Because the unbroken man, disciplined, self-directed, relentless, cannot be ruled. He does not beg, he does not kneel, and he does not surrender. You were never meant to live as their subject. You were meant to rise as a sovereign force. And once you see the structure for what it is, you can no longer be used as fuel for their decaying machine. This is the part they never wanted you to hear. Once you awaken, there is no going back. You will see weakness everywhere, woven into politics, into media, into the very air people breathe. You will see how men are kept distracted, addicted, and chained, while being told they are free. But you will also see yourself, not as a victim, not as a cog, but as a weapon forged in fire. The unbroken do not wait for permission. They act, they rise, they rebuild themselves again and again until nothing can move them. And when you live this way, the world bends, not you. Remember the phrase you wrote, I do not break. Let it echo in your mind long after this video ends. Carry it like a scar, a vow, a weapon. Because the unbroken man does not fade. He becomes a force history cannot erase.